Alright, what's good, you guys? Welcome back to another brand new episode of me host Freak. Brand new episode of not against you. Tales of Berseria.
Eisen told us to come see you. What's all this about a scouting ship?
We're going to explore the outer seas. Oh, let me explain. Beyond the reaches of our kingdom lie vast, open oceans we call the outer seas.
And you're going to explore them? What for?
To make a map of the whole world, of course.
A map of the whole world.
That's right. Ifrit's pirates have many ambitions, one of which is the creation of a complete map describing the whole world. In fact, the Von Eltias already sailed all the way to the far continent for that very reason.
That's amazing.
You guys sure dream big.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. A map of a bunch of places nobody cares about? Big deal.
Well, regardless, if we're going to find anything in the vast waters, we'll need a lot of luck. We'd like to borrow some of yours.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
I want you to use your gut instincts to tell us where to look. In exchange, the Von Eltia will be at your service. And you can keep anything we find in our explorations. You'll be able to assign us new orders from any location by using a kind of messenger bird called a sylph jay.
Who knows? We might even come across some good treasure. Or maybe some rare food. Or brand new recipes.
That's a lot of treasure you could find.
Doesn't sound bad to me. It won't take much of our time, and besides, it can be interesting.
You're
Okay.
right. Okay, as long as I'm not responsible for how things turn out.
Oh
I
wow,
guess
that's
I can help.
terrible.
All right, then I'll tell you what you need to know.
Okay.
Scout ship setting sail.
Alright, cool.
So,
Who knows what we'll find? A sunken ship full of treasure, maybe?
Underwater ruins? Desert islands?
New shipping lanes, perhaps.
some fish would be enough for me. Especially if they sell well.
My thoughts exactly. Tuna or yellowtail or sturgeon.
Baby girl, be quiet. Look at them. Look at the face they make. Look at the face that they make. And let's continue. So, we saved already. You know, that's obvious we did. Next, we're going to... Hey, no, I'm not that curious if there's anything. Let's talk to him.
Have you heard? Marcus and his pirates were taken out by the Royal Navy.
So, he even
Of
got
course.
Marcus's crew now.
Even the
Of
Navy.
the 4 pirate kings who terrorized Midgand, only Ifrit and his crew remain.
Aren't the seas still swarming with pirates?
Only small fry that rob small civilian ships on the sly. But the only pirates left that
Wow.
can pick a fight with the
So-
Royal Navy and win are Ifrit and his crew.
Even they,
In other words,
even
the only ship left that's truly free is the Von Eltia.
For a merchant, you really seem to like these pirates.
He may be crooked, but money's not all he's after. If profit was his only desire, he could have made more by selling us out.
But that'd be too boring, don't you think? The fun's in making a killing by breaking the rules.
You're a funny guy.
And that's why Ifrit goes through him whenever we need to dock here.
Alright, cool.
Well, I can't say I've ever met a human like him.
Yeah,
Crabs
like
are
you-
amazing, right?
Oh yeah! They're delicious, boiled or grilled. Even their innards are yummy. And 5 sets of legs, that's so many!
That's all true. But what really makes them amazing is their miraculous ability to regenerate. They can detach their own legs when a
Crabs
predator
can
attacks, which lets them get away.
It's called autotomy.
And then, not long after they detach their leg,
I don't know much
a new
about
one
crabs,
grows from the
but I
stump.
didn't know that either.
Really? So you're saying we need to catch lots of crabs, then scare them so they detach their own legs?
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. We can harvest as much as we like. No one's thought of this before. We're geniuses.
I wonder if that's actually
I never
true.
knew that. I thought only lizards could regrow a lost body part, and only their tails.
Lizards. Do you think Dial's tail can grow back?
If it does, we could make a killing by selling dial tails.
Would they be tasty?
No idea.
Ugh, no way.
Talking about the dial tail. They be like, is that even taste good? No idea. She like, ugh, no way. Like, don't even try it. You don't even try to do that.
The wind's kicking and the tide's flowing, and we're stuck here.
Then why not just set sail?
Not going to happen. The Abbey hasn't given us permission yet.
And we would need their permission. Why?
The kingdom keeps a strict watch on harbors and sea routes. It's like they've erected walls and gates in the sea.
Of course they do.
Midgand is spread across a number of islands. The sea is the only way to get from one place to another. If they can control the ships, they can control the flow of people, goods, and even information.
Exactly. They even created that fortress, Vortigern, to help them do just that.
It's restrictive, but it's also necessary. Demons are out at sea too, and exorcists are the only ones who can stand against them.
Even still, it rubs me the wrong way. A sea dog
bet it
obeys
do.
nothing but the winds and the waves.
You know, I never seen myself using the Xbox controller when I record or at all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not an Xbox guy. I'm a PlayStation guy. Or, yeah, like if I had to choose between the two, obviously, this is the obvious choice to choose the PlayStation than any other gaming console. But like, so I never, actually because of that, I never thought I could use the Xbox controller until
Sir,
today.
scouts have reported seeing a powerful demon. Its danger level has been classified as Code Red.
Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a Code Red demon in our midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
Right.
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands full.
Eisen, what did he mean by a Code Red demon?
It's
Hold on,
like
how
a
long
most
does
wanted
the
list for
Berseria
demons.
last
From the latest
in the
I've
game?
heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
That would be putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one unprepared.
Then we'd best be prepared.
Let's get going. While we're wasting time here, the Abbey is digging in.
Oh, really? Okay, this game is not that long, but it's pretty long. Oh, by the way, this is my first mainstream game.
Very well. Onward to Logris.
Wait,
You said you heard about Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I don't know anything beyond that.
Neither do I. What about you, Makilu?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir, if I remember right. Everything about him was kept a tight secret. No one even knew what cell he was in.
Ifrit is an ordinary human, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the abilities of an exorcist. And he isn't a demon either.
Oh,
Weird.
shit.
I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide and can't come up with any explanation. We'll free him, though. His place is on the sea with us.
And you're convinced he's still alive?
They wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him alive and for questioning, it means he has something they really want.
But he isn't the type to change his ways or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
Alright, let's keep going.
Why did you come back to us?
I could tell you all missed me something awful.
We didn't. At all.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet again. I've no clue where he ran off to.
You're a witch. Can't you use a spell or something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a three-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
Damn.
I am not a con artist.
You don't know that?
I'm not going to help you find your traitor, you know.
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire!
And you don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
Do you have a home to return to?
Nope.
Damn.
Do you know a trade other than magic?
Nuh-uh.
Nope.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilou's story made my chest feel funny. And my nose is runny.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose. I think what you're feeling is pity.
Pity?
It's when you feel sorrow for someone else.
I pity Magilou.
Oh, come on!
Damn. You got the little boy feeling pity for you, baby girl. That's not good.
Looks like you wanna die. Let's go! For three! For two! Let's go! Hold on! You're wide open! That's all! You're wide open! That's all! That's all! Let's go!
I wish I had power like that.
No, you don't.
Move it or die. Let's go! Out there! No escape! Let's go! Out there! No escape! We're wide open! Let's go!
Not even worth my time.
Okay,
I'll end this quickly.
Ready to die?
Okay.
Dog, just try.
Okay. This is okay. I understand how to use it
That's
now.
all, huh? Hurricane, see this? Let's go! See this? No, see this? Deception! Tremble! Out there! No escape!
Not even worth my time.
Okay.
You'll be right.
Oh, there we go.
Rust on my blade. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! For two! Hurricane!
No mercy! Wounds I won't shoot! Little pay! Out of my way!
Hold on! You're wide open! The Reaper! Hold on! Killing flash! But I'm this close! I won't miss! Form zero! Trigger! You're finished!
Okay, damn.
Hold on! Let's go! Hold on! No escape!
Another victory.
Alright, let's try going straight, cause my bad. Let's try going straight, cause I have no idea where we're going. Okay, so that's right, we go straight.
Wow. Those walls. They're so huge.
That's Logris, the capital of the Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Do they know
Humanity has
that
achieved
we're,
great
if we're
things
deep?
on the backs of slave Malakim.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malakim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe their surroundings.
She named this
We'll soon
man.
lose
She
such
named this
freedom
little boy after her
ourselves.
brother. That's cute.
Huh?
We've reached the heart of the Empire and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
I'm not looking for a place. All I need to find is Artorias. That's it.
Okay, makes sense. You want to find the man who killed your brother?
I'll end this quickly.
You're wide open! That's all!
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Looks like you want to die. Hurricane! No escape! You're wide open! Who wants some next?
Crushing weight! Shield Sigma! Dark and light! Huck Princeton! Dark and light! Princeton! Rainbow Mist! Go forth! Rainbow Mist! Go forth! Crushing weight! Shield Sigma!
Oh my god.
Dark and light! Princeton! Princeton! Shield Sigma! Shield Sigma! Dark and light! Dark and light! Princeton! Dark and light! Princeton! Dark and light! Princeton! Crushing weight! Shield Sigma! Princeton! Crushing weight! Shield Sigma! Princeton! Princeton! Crushing weight! Shield Sigma! Go forth! Freeze and burn! Dark and light! Princeton! I refuse to fall here!
Oh my god. No personality. Y'all gave the kid no type of personality fight stuff. I finished that.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Your face is all stiff.
I know.
I mean, probably taking out them cheeks. He probably like,
You, in the black coat. Show me your documentation.
damn.
Well, your travel permit from the Abbey, where is it?
Shit.
Foolish girl, how many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician?
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magilou's Menagerie.
Entertainment for the ceremony?
Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Girl, allay the good man's fears and show him the dove trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at
Sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act like a dove.
Cool.
what? What?
Remember, Magilou's Menagerie manufactures mirth. That was just a small sample for the good citizenry of Logris.
Hey, you can't advertise here! Move along!
As you say.
Oh, damn. She actually was able to do it.
That was a fine ploy, Magilou.
It was.
Don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Cuckoo! Those doves were amazing.
Just a crude trick. If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Laphicet?
The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000.
How many
And
videos
two
did I do
divisions of
today? I think I
guards.
did like
I'd
over
expect
10.
no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
No, I did not. I
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their powers brought.
So, it's like 9 of them.
Paid for with Laffy's.
Velvet?
Alright, whatever. Yay! We're happy.
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
No, we don't.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans.
Ooh,
Originally,
I
it
bet,
was an order
I
of
bet you
paladins
walking
and
into a
warrior priests
church probably
devoted to
burn like
exorcising evil.
hell.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically, they're just one branch of the church, right? And for a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble.
Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorius. He's effectively retired.
Oh my god.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The prince also gave Lord Artorius authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord Artorius commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat.
I bet she
the
probably
demon blight.
pissed.
And that
How
is
much?
the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Wow, okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
Oh, that's an piss? Real quick before we go, let's talk to this guy too. Then we're going to, and then we're going to, I mean, this chick.
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgand. He's the crown prince.
The crown prince. What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of
The
thinking
crown
was needed
prince.
to save the world from this crisis.
This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorius in the Abbey.
Oh
as
my
long
God.
as we have Lord Artorius and Prince Percival, the future
Damn.
of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone.
Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorius' side.
Alright, cool. Okay, so, you know, let's continue. My bad. Let's continue. What happened to just... Oh, we can't even... Oh, damn, we can't even... Okay. I was gonna try to ruin their formation, but we can't even do that.
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah! I'll follow the rules, too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? But
Damn.
the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
Damn. It's so much. Like, it's just so much. Oh my god, it's so much. So we go through... Okay, I guess we...
Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgand Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started.
It'll be impossible to slip in now.
I mean, we can get behind somebody.
10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon light. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want. but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorias Coldbrand!
I totally understand, baby girl. I totally understand. I totally understand.
None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with
Wait, don't tell me you
Artorias'
finna.
noble act. To bring us salvation
If y'all don't
from
stop
demons,
her, if y'all
he
don't stop
sacrificed
her.
everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Innominat, one of the 5 Imperians, and blessed us with the strength of the Malakith.
But he's a murderer!
Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds
Shit.
us.
Shit.
But you killed him! You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorias' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our shepherd.
Baby girl, no. No, baby girl, no. No. Yeah, that's the. Oh, we got the anime cutscene. Damn. I wonder if Artorias got like a special power. Like where he's like Jesus, you know, where he has the power of
Even
Jesus.
though the world was filled with suffering,
Like at the end
I had to
of the game,
something tremendous of you
he turns
all.
into God.
I entrusted you to endure the pains of
And then we
reason.
fight him
I asked you to
with all,
bind
like, the power
yourselves
of
with
friendship.
shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity.
Damn, look at
One
him,
forged
Biz.
from unshaking reason, and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land.
Damn.
With the blessings
You couldn't do that
of
for
the
your family.
Empyrean
That's
Innominus,
crazy.
I will guide you
Like,
to
if
a
y'all,
world without
like, watch this from the
calamity.
beginning, and then you would know how
And
messed up this
world's
guy is.
Suffering will be nothing but a distant memory.
Bruh. Oh my god. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. Don't, baby girl.
You're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
Thank God, Joe. Thank God.
Killed Laphicet.
What?
Damn, baby girl.
The Shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, but,
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented.
Alright, goodbye.
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Alright, cool.
My
See,
stomach made a weird noise. That's another sign that you're alive.
The exorcists sure were out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah, he was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
Okay, everybody will take down this fool. Alright, yeah. Alright, so I'm still trying to continue on. We ain't gonna talk to people no more because they too much on this man's fingertips. I'm pretty sure we all are, you know, in a way, don't know about anybody's background, somebody's trying to kill them or whatever, so you know, it is what it is. Let's continue. Oh wow, we don't even know where the hell we going. Oh, so it's church, okay. Whoops, road, please. No, 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 I did not mean to come here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody that, you know, that's evil out there that everyone, you know, worships or appreciates. And we all think it's good, but he's really evil. Okay, so we can get through, right? I don't know honestly where we're supposed to be going, but it seems like we should be fine.
Don't waste my time. Come on, really?
Alright, so since we only got
Always ready to fight. See this? Deception.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Alright, so we're gonna continue. I'm not sure exactly where we're going, but I'm gonna try this area because there's a few areas we need to go to. So, you know, obviously this area is blocked off, so you don't need to go this way. Damn, really?
Your style is really...
Looks like you want to die.
What level we at?
Come on, really?
Alright, cool. Oh, this area is blocked off, so it seems like we gotta go back to... Like I said, I'm not sure where exactly we're going. I have no clue whatsoever. Oh wow, okay.
I'll finish this quick. Let's go. See this? Who wants some
Come on, really?
Oh yeah, one more. Level up. I mean, I like to level up and whatnot, but yeah, we might want to deal with it. Alright, nothing over here. At least I'm gonna try to find a save spot, cause you know this is my last video for the night. For the night. This won't be the last video ever. This will be the last video for tonight. Unless, like, you know, it's my last video for the night, goddamn. I'm in the wrong spot, am I? Yeah. I see that now. Whatever. It is what it is. Cause I had to get ready to go. And his safe spot. So you guys just drop a like, subscribe, you guys a new comment down below. Till next time, we will go further into the story. Find out baby girl feeling. Find out how Logger's feeling. Yes, until next time. Bye.